The Wise Father and His Daughter. Once upon a time, a wise father lived with his young daughter in a small village. One day, the father decided to teach his daughter an important lesson about kindness and empathy. The father gave his daughter a basket full of beautiful flowers and asked her to give them to the people in the village. She was happy to do so and set out to share the flowers. As she went from house to house, the villagers smiled and thanked her. However, when she returned home, the father asked her one simple question. "Did you notice how people smiled when you gave them the flowers?" The daughter smiled and said, "Yes, they were all so happy." The father nodded and continued, "Now, I want you to take this basket and go to the same houses, but this time, I want you to ask for something in return. Tell them you want them to give you something in exchange for the flowers." The daughter was confused but obeyed. She went back to the same house and asked for something in return. Some villagers gave her small coins, others gave her food, but some turned her away. When she returned to her father, he asked, how did it feel to ask for something in return? The daughter thought for a moment before saying, "It felt different. Some people were kind and gave me something, but others didn't even want to talk to me." The father smiled gently and said, "The flowers you gave were free, and they made people happy. When you give without expecting anything back, you create true kindness. The world doesn't always give back in the same way, but kindness has its reward. Sometimes it's just a smile or a moment of happiness you shared with someone." The daughter nodded, understanding the lesson. She realized that true generosity wasn't about expecting something in return, but spreading love and joy, no matter the circumstances. From that day on, the daughter followed her father's wisdom, always giving with a kind heart, knowing that the best reward was the happiness she could bring to others. Moral of the story: true kindness is not about anticipating a reward, but about offering with a generous spirit and bringing joy to others.